What's going on, YouTube? Back with another video. Man, dude, we got some stuff to talk about. But let's start driving to work, as we always do. If I sound a little stuffy, not gonna lie, I got sick mid last week. My whole family got sick. Not gonna lie, I was top 5 worst weeks I've ever experienced in a while. It was just so much, just to say the least. So much. Let me take my glasses off because you guys can't really see my eyes. And it's really sunny outside too. But man, oh man, was last week a week. As you guys know, we fasted. We completed a fast. So I'm proud of myself. Even though one of the days I couldn't really fast due to me getting sick and I had to take medicine. Which, not gonna lie, cooked me heavily. Like, that giant fried me. But yeah, the other days I did fast, but there's only one day I didn't fast because I was sick, and I made up half of it on Sunday. I still didn't make up the other half, which was today. So I thank y'all for everything, your prayers and all that stuff. I thank you. And I also wanted to talk about the test. So, unfortunately, I did not pass the test for my promotion. I missed it by one question. And, you know, I was a little... sad about it at first, when at first it didn't pass. But then I remembered. I instantly texted my good friend, like, hey, you know, God is still good. You know, even through my failures, even through me not passing this test, God is still good. And it's just been an experience. It's just been really an experience of knowing that when you fail something, it's for the glory of God. You know? And, like, I'm not gonna lie, when that first happened, I was like, okay. But, like, I didn't feel like I was numb to the pain of, like, failing. But, like, I understood that, like, it is what it is. You know, it's a test. What is a test to God's glory and power, you know? Like, I shouldn't be bent up on these, on a test. Like, yeah, it could have helped me drastically, but what if God knew I wasn't prepared for that yet? You know? What if God knew that me as a person, I wasn't ready for it? You know what I'm saying? The promotion, right? No matter how much I study, maybe me myself, I'm not ready. I'm not stewarding everything correctly in this workplace to deserve that test, you know? And I'm not even gonna lie. It hurt a little. It hurt not passing, but at the end of the day, God is still good. God is still great, and I know God still has a lot for me. A a lot for me next to do. So I'm not even tripping. I know God has better plans for me. I know God has better stuff in store for me, and I'm not even tripping. Like, you know, when people bring up to me like, "Oh, you pass your test?" I'm like, "Nah, it is what it is, though." You know, like I still found joy in like that didn't ruin my day, and I'm glad. You know what I'm saying? There's things bigger than life than promotion, a test, you know? Yes, it may have helped me, it may help my family, but God has greater glories ahead of me. So I'm not even tripping on anything, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even tripping. But yeah, the next time I can take my test is in June, which might be unch because I'm going to this convention in June that I have already bought the tickets for. I still need to get still buy the plane ticket and all that stuff, right? And I hope it just doesn't intersect. Maybe around that time I can ask my manager if we can push the test to different, maybe a week ahead, a week later, or maybe earlier in that week, if possible, or maybe even the next week, but yeah, that's about it. Why is there traffic here, dog? Oh my god. I actually don't understand why there's traffic here. This is nasty work. What else? Still been designing clothes. But realizing I still overthink a lot when it comes to these clothes. And that I'm trying to make the most perfect item I can. And realistically, it's just not going to work. It's never going to be perfect. And maybe God's not even asking for perfect. He's asking for 10%, just like our tithes. He's giving me this creativity. I should give him 10% back and just use what I have to glorify his name. Use what he's given me to glorify his name. So I got some designs. I'm gonna try to harden them. I'm gonna try to concise them and really just get the ones that I really need and go on from there. But yeah, that's all I have for y'all today. Don't lose faith in anything, and be rooted. Keep going. Don't lose hope. And yeah.